I'm David Lowe, the Automotive Sales Coach, and welcome to Students of Excellence. Today I want to talk to you about the Lombardi Five. Now, who knows who Vince Lombardi is, right? Kind of a household name, although it's been a long time, so some of us younger people may not have heard of him. The Lombardi Trophy, they still give away at the Super Bowl, right? Some of you may not be into football, but let me tell you this. Vince Lombardi is widely known as one of the greatest coaches who ever lived. And I learned about the Lombardi Five. I worked for a guy who was from Cleveland, and he was a disciple of Vince Lombardi. He was my first mentor in the car business, and that's where I kind of learned this Lombardi Five. But what I realized after I learned it is I had been being trained in it throughout high school on the football team I played with. And let me tell you what I mean. The Lombardi Five is this. Lombardi said if you want to win and you want to win more, your team must know exactly what to do to win. They need to know what a good job looks like. And then they need to know why they need to do what they're going to do. And then once they know what to do and why, you got to show them exactly how to do it. Finally, you got to make sure they practice until they can do it. And ultimately, number five is, guess what? You have to make sure that they what? Do it. Now, when I learned this, I was able to look back at my high school football career. And I didn't play past when I was a sophomore. But when I was a sophomore, I was a speed side guard. You know, I'm a minion. I'm a little guy, but I was quick. And we had what we call a pulling, trapping guard system. So I would go down the line and trap the tackle. So Elmer Reedy, who was about this tall and looked like Popeye, very strong man, told me, Dave, here's what your job is. He was the line coach. Here's your job. Your job is to go down the line and block the tackle that we let loose. That's your job. And he told me why. If you don't do it, the play goes nowhere. In other words, the running back's going to be running right behind you. And the offensive tackle is letting the defensive tackle go. There's nobody there for him. If you don't make this block, the play fails. So he told me what to do and why. Then this was really important. He got down in a stance and he showed me how to do it well. He actually pointed and said, here's what you need to do. And there's some tricks, by the way, pointing your foot in the right direction and stuff like that. He showed me how to do it well. And then guess what he did? We practiced it over and over and scrimmaged it, and he made sure that I could do it, right? Can do. Number four. Number five, he didn't sit in the stands during the game. You know where he stood? On the sidelines, hands on his knee, watching down the line. Number five is he made sure we did it. Now, why am I going over this? This is a successful formula for anybody and anything you do, especially you leaders. What is your job? Your job is exactly these five things. Parents, what is your job? Your job is exactly these five things. Set these clear and high expectations and hold accountable. Clear and high expectations. What to do, why to do, how to do it. Hold them accountable. Can you do it? And are you doing it? You can use a simple formula throughout your life, personal and business, to get the results that you want to get. You know, nothing great ever just happens, does it? Vince Lombardi didn't make up these five things. As a matter of fact, spending years as an assistant coach, he was taught these things. Ultimately, this is Solomon's vision process. It's been around for 3,000 years. If we want to be excellent in whatever we want to do, we need to study the principles that drive excellence, don't we? And the Lombardi Five, you can call it that, so you can remember what to do, why to do, how to do, can do, is your key to excellence.